Hello everyone, what is going on? You're watching Spartan G Gaming. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really means a lot to me, guys. Now in today's video, we're going to be having a look at the new DLC Pack 2, which is called War Machine, which is now available to download on the PS4. It's April the 10th, guys. Something that's grabbed my attention, though, right from the start, and you'll get this on Xbox One, not just PS4, is the unlimited sprint that every player is now going to have. So this should change and improve the flow and pace of combat. We've also got changes to the divisions as well. There's improved divisions. So we're going to go through all this, guys, and let you know all the changes that's going on. And if you haven't got Season Pass and you can't download it and you're wondering whether to or not, then hopefully I can help you make that decision today by showing you all about what's new. So for an example, guys, okay, we're in Infantry Division at the moment, okay? Now, normally we would have Bayonet to put on our rifle being a perk of the division, but in this case they've changed it, we haven't got it. So now they've changed the Bayonet to actually an assault rifle attachment. So I'm going to show you that now. So if you go into the attachments, you can actually find now your Bayonet, which is in your separate... Whoa, nearly poked my eye out, guys. Okay, it does get close to you when you do twist it around, but it is in your attachments as a separate bit of equipment now. So that's pretty cool. Not only have we got the Bayonet, but when you look, guys, and you flick across, we have also got the rifle grenade as well. Now, that is actually pretty awesome. I've been waiting for this to come out for a long while. We have had it previously in Call of Duty games. It was just a matter of time before they brought it out here, but that is really amazing. So now we can have that as a separate attachment if you wish. Let's have a look now at the other divisions and some of the changes that have occurred. Airborne Division. Let's click into this now. Now, Airborne Division used to have the Suppressor. Okay, so we haven't got that now as a perk in the division. But let's have a look at the actual weapon itself, the SMG. See if we can place a suppressor on the actual SMG. And as far as I know as well, when you do place these attachments now onto your weapons, you can have whatever division you want. Like, basically, you don't have to have the Airborne Division anymore to have the SMG suppressor. You can just have it with any division. So there it is, guys. There's the suppressor in your attachments for the SMG. So that's pretty cool as well. Now, the Armoured Division. Looking down there, guys, I mean, to be honest, I think it's the LMG Biopod that's gone missing there that used to be in the perks there for the division. Let's have a look, though. Let's click into an LMG. Let's get one in our creator class. And let's see, though, if there is a biopod available in the attachments as a separate bit of equipment. But let's have a look. We're having a quick browse across. No, there's not one there, guys. So they've actually done away with the biopod, which isn't that bad because I never used to use the biopod anyway. So that's one of the changes there for the Armoured Division. Mountain Division. Now, I believe the Mountain Division, I mean, looking down there, I think it's the Sharpshooter that's disappeared. They've actually done away now with the Sharpshooter. Again, I'm not sure whether they've done this as a separate attachment. I don't think there's anything else changed on there, just the Sharpshooter. So I'm going to have a little click into this and see. We're going to click a sniper rifle up and see if we can't see if there is anything to do with Sharpshooter actually as a separate attachment. But that seems like that is the only thing in Mountain Division at the moment that has disappeared. I can't see anything else that's disappeared, and I think, yeah, that's everything's okay there where it should be. But it's just the Sharpshooter. So let's get a sniper rifle up now. Let's have a look in the attachments. So nothing there, guys. No Sharpshooter, anything like that. Nothing to improve with attachments on the sniper rifle, which is a shame. Sharpshooter was always pretty good, but I think you'd probably get a basic training perk that will help with that anyway. And then moving on now to the Expeditionary. Well, straight away I can see the thing that's missing on there. No doubt you can as well, guys. It is the incendiary shells. Can we get them, though, as a separate attachment, bit of equipment, through using a shotgun? Yes, we can. So that's brilliant because the incendiary shells are so damaging that is going to be a shame if they did do away with that. But the incendiary shells are there for you to use on any shotgun now, guys, with any division. Also, the resistance. Now, the resistance, as far as I can see there, I think the only thing that's missing is the actual tactical knife. We used to have a benefit there in the perks of the division. So let's see if there is a tactical knife. Yes, there is, guys. There is a tactical knife within now the attachments of our pistols. So that's pretty good. And there's also another one by the side, which is a suppressor. Whoa! Gonna get hit in the eye again by that massive long suppressor there. It literally reaches out to you. You kind of feel like you need to duck your head down when it swoops around. But there is a suppressor now for our use, guys, as well, along with the tactical knife as a separate attachment. So looking at that, the Division things have improved. They said that it was going to improve. And so far, the improvements, what I've shown you there, are pretty decent. Now we're going to have a look at the Gunsmith. Now the Gunsmith looks pretty packed at the moment. This is where we're going to create our own artwork now on our weapons. Now this is not just available for PS4. This is actually available for Xbox One. If you've got Xbox One X, it's on that as well. So I'm actually, as you know, Master Prestige on Xbox One X. I play more World War II on my Xbox than I do PS4, which is everything if you see here on my PS4 account on World War II is locked at the moment. But these are some of the emblems that you can get. So they're pretty decent actually. There are quite a few emblems to put on. So if you've got an imagination, guys, and you're quite creative, actually this is going to benefit you more, because there's nothing more rewarding than actually creating a piece of artwork on your weapon, then taking it into battle on your kill cam, showing all the rest of the world, all the other players in the room, what you've created. You can actually share this with the world as well as an upload and let other people have your artwork. So no doubt I'm going to get into this, because I do like to be creative and I do like designing artwork, especially on weapons as well. So there's plenty of emblems there, guys, plenty of stuff to get into. So that's something to have a play around with. That's new, and it should have come out a long time ago as far as I'm concerned, but it's only now come out. Right, the three maps. We've got Egypt, Dunkirk and V2. We're now going to have a quick look at the maps. We're going to start off with Egypt. Now I've been looking forward to the Egypt map for so long now. The only time we ever had an Egypt map, if I remember right, on Call of Duty was in Ghosts. And I absolutely loved the Egyptian map on that. We had scarabs coming out when you got a special reward if you'd done the challenge in the briefcase. In this we haven't got that. But nevertheless, it is the actual map and the surrounding buildings and pyramids and all the sphinxes going on that I really enjoy playing with. And it looks really hot, guys. They've done a great job of making it feel warm, making it feel hot with that sun blaring down. Everything's light and bright, everything's visible. You've got some good vantage points as well by the look of it. We're going to have a little scan round. Now, I'm not going to play too much of the game, even though I don't want to let my teammates down, but it's more about just having a look around the map, trying to go from one end of the map to the other, just to show you what it's all about. And like I said, we're just going to have a really good go over this map. If you haven't got Season Pass, then hopefully, you know, I'm not going to, you know, try too much to rant and rave about how brilliant everything is so that you go and buy it. You know, I'm not going to make you buy it. It's totally up to you if you buy it. All I'm doing is just having a look around the maps just so you can make that decision for yourself whether you enjoy it. And I'm going to give my opinion, obviously, whether I enjoy it or not. But, you know, I am actually straight away, when I came into the Siege map, really enjoying everything about it. Just from the appearance and the scenario, everything that they've done around here looks absolutely amazing. There's plenty of opportunities as well, plenty of tunnels, plenty of exits and entrances to have a really good battle. And I can only imagine what this map would be like on hardpoint. I mean, you can actually go up onto this kind of stone kind of vantage point here, if you want to call it that. And there's so many things that, you know, I'm having a look around for you here. I'm trying to get in as much as I possibly can in this short amount of time, because I don't want to make the video too long. But there are plenty of places, plenty of areas where you can go where you don't even realise you can go, but you can actually go through them because they've made it so big, the map. And when you first come into it, you don't actually realise how big it is until you start going from one end of the map to the other. And it's absolutely a lot bigger than you think. It is really amazing. It really is. Look at that in the distance there, guys. How cool is that? Now, we're kind of stretching out the map now. We've literally nearly covered the whole map. We've been in the middle, we've been around the sides. I just want to have a look around this side because I haven't been there yet. I'm not really certain what is round here. I mean, God, so much to look at, you know, and it looks absolutely amazing. You can actually come across here as well and actually get on top. That's a shame I just died there. I'm going to try and come back to this location if I can, because I'm certain, now thinking about it, where I was, that is actually going to be in the centre of the map. So if we can get up on top of there, if we can, we're just going to take this point C. We're going to play the game as much as we possibly can while showing you the whole of the map, as much as I possibly can show you the wholeness of the map, if there is such a thing. But I can see myself playing this more often. I absolutely love the map. I love everything about it. The scenery of it. The actual gameplay as well feels good as well, because like I said, there's plenty of opportunity for real good close quarters combat, and you never know where the enemy are coming out from. You know, there's so many locations they can come from. Let's have a little scoop around this way, and we've got a British flag up there. We've got a few tanks, a bit of an artillery barrage gun going on there. Now we haven't been up this way yet. I think this is going to lead us eventually, if I'm remembering rightly, to that bit where I wanted to take you back to, where we're on top. Yes, so we're now coming up to that little bit I wanted to take you. Just see if we can get this kill. Just something wrong with the connection, I'm certain, on this game. I mean, I don't really play on PS4 because I find you probably don't experience this yourself, guys, unless you've got an Xbox One and a PS4, but I notice so much lag on PS4 more than I do on Xbox, and connection problems on PS4 I just find so much more worse than what it is on Xbox. But there you go, that's just my personal opinion. But now we're going into the V2 map. This is now another one of the new maps. I'm not certain about this map. This is the first time I remember we're going to come into this. We're going to take, I think, the combat shotgun maybe into this one. Yeah, we'll take the combat shotgun into this one. And that's the only thing we had set up, really, because like I say, I haven't opened all weapons yet on the PS4 World War II account. But straight away coming into this, there's plenty of rockets around. We're playing hardpoint, so this is going to be quite difficult. I'm going to try and get you around the map as much as I can. But when you play hardpoint, as you know, guys, it does get a little bit messy. But we'll try our best to have a look as much as the map as we possibly can. And again, I'll try and stretch from one end of the map to the other as well if I can possibly do that. We'll see if we can just get a couple of kills here. Again, getting hit markers. 1 kill, should have got 2 really, but again, the game says otherwise. But I mean, looking at the... It's quite a built-up area, isn't it? I'm not certain yet if we can go up some of those kind of steel framework kind of built areas there. I'm not really sure what to call them, actually. Structures, I suppose. I mean, you can come all the way back here. It feels like... I don't know if it's because of all the stuff around me, that it does actually feel like a very small map, but I'm certain it is bigger than what I'm thinking. But I'm just going to try and hold this point for a little while, just so we can try and win this game if I can. And we'll try and scoop around this way. But there's plenty of rocket parts around, and we're going to have a look up there. Look at that, guys. I'm not sure if you can actually go right up there. We're going to have a little try, I think. We're going to go up here, at least. And again, look at all these vantage points. A sniper rifle would be perfect here, guys. So if you do like your sniper rifling, this would be pretty good up here, wouldn't it? I'm certain because of that big opening, though, you would be spotted straight away. Now, we got a hit marker there, but then again, the range on the combat shotgun I've got was not good to get that enemy. It was just a shame. But maybe, again, I mean, you know, to make this map a little bit more beneficial for yourself is about probably choosing the correct weapon, maybe a sniper rifle or an assault rifle with a bit longer range would be better, because when you do get out in the open, if you're not in the buildings, as you can see, there is quite a vantage point down there. You know, most of the map, the areas of the map, they're quite visible in front of you. Look at that, look at the stretch down there, guys. That would be good for a sniper, wouldn't it, or an assault rifle. Probably a SMG would be good on this as well. Combat shotgun, if you're going to stick to the buildings, would be good, as I'm doing here. But then again, you know, all it takes is for you not to know where the spawn is at the moment if this is the first time in the map like myself, and again you're just going to get caught out with trying to tackle 3 or 4 enemy when you've only got a shotgun in your hand, which is only going to shoot 1 at a time. I have shot 2 at a time with 1 shell as an efficiency, but there we go. Right, now the next map that we're going into is the war. We're going to try this war out, okay, and we're going to give this a go. This is probably quite a long-winded game though, the war, but we'll have a little look into it and see what it's all about. And then we're going to try and sneak that Dunkirk in as well. I want to try and get that map in, the Dunkirk one, if we can. But let's do this war one first. Okay, so we're just starting the war game. The great thing about the war games is when you do come into them, yes, they do take a long time to play, but the XP that you can earn is really large. You can actually come away from this with 25,000 plus XP points at the end of the actual game, which is absolutely fantastic, especially if you want to tally up through your prestige of the levels. There's nothing better than actual war gamers. And the thing about these war game modes is as well, the maps and the actual gameplay is something you'll never experience, obviously, in multiplayer maps. I mean, the maps are humongous in the war, and even though you're experiencing a very short part of the map to begin with, as you go through the missions that you do, it will extend and it will get bigger and bigger, and it is absolutely amazing. You can see the detail in the buildings and the wall and the cladding and everything. It is absolutely amazing. Now, that red line there, we mustn't go through there, so we're going to try and hold back here if we can. And I believe in this first mission, on this new war mode, we have to collect some intel and then take it back. So this is a little bit similar. The first mission we have to do here to capture the flag. It's not a flag we're capturing, but some intel. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my hands, I'm going to try and grab some of that intel. I'm going to get my hands on it and see if we can't actually get some points, see how many points we get for the intel, grabbing the intel. And one thing I've noticed, what I haven't said already, but I will say now, is obviously that increased sprint speed is now across the board. It is unlimited, so you can just sprint whenever you want, guys. It's working so far, even with the resistance division that I had on, and just experiencing the running. Yeah, it's definitely unlimited, guys. So if you do enjoy running and sprinting without that, you know, your soldier gasping for air, then you're going to love the unlimited sprint that they have now in World War II. And that is in and on Xbox One as well, guys. So it's not just on PS4 that we get this. Xbox One is going to experience that new change as well, and also the changes of the divisions that I went through as well. Xbox One is going to get all that as well, so we're not missing out on Xbox One by any means. Let's grab this intel. We've got it, guys. Let's now run to see if we can make it back to our return where we need to get it back to. And again, the sprinting is helping, guys, so that is absolutely amazing. If I had any other division on that didn't have any kind of sprint speed or any stamina, I'd have been very sluggish getting back there. But we got it, guys, and you saw the points that we got there. That's that mission over. So now we go on to mission 2. And again, this can be very long-winded, as I said, but the great thing about it is if you're prepared to stick it out, guys, and actually play war mode, especially if you get yourself stuck in and involved, you can actually come away with this with massive points. I think the most I've ever got out of war mode was about 37,000 points. This was on my Xbox One account. I got 37,000 points, just slightly over, and that was absolutely amazing. Obviously, I unlocked some achievements as well and what have you, but I mean, through the gameplay, I'd say I've probably got on there 29, if not 30,000 points just playing the war, without obviously the achievements that I got at the end as well. But this seems a good thing here now. This is one that is reminding me a little bit of Hardpoint, where we have to capture this location from the enemy. So we're going to try and do that. We're going to try and get ourselves in as much as we possibly can. But again, you can see how immense the map size is. So if you do like long games like this, you do like to, you know, play missions and challenge yourself. And this war mode, I mean, they are brilliant. We know that. This is the newest one of all. And it looks absolutely fantastic. The great thing is at the end of this as well, we're going to have some dogfights. We're in a Spitfire, I believe it is, or a Mustang. I'm not really sure until I see it. But I can't wait for that, guys. So we're going to try and leave this until the end. I'm going to show you all about this. We're going to try and hopefully win this. We're going to hopefully get victory. But I probably won't have time to watch the enemy have their go at it, because I know they swap and change turns. But we're just going to watch our team, you know, get involved in it, and just so you can have an idea of what it's all about, what you have to do. So this is now the building we have to get inside to capture. So we're going to try and capture this, and we're going to try and get as many kills as we possibly can while we're in here. So you can see it's a little bit like Hardpoint, where we have to capture the point. While you're capturing it as well, I mean, this is where the XP is actually going to really rack up, because you're going to get plenty of XP. Try and get some headshots in where you can. They all count. Now, enemy could come anywhere. Now, this is why I've got resistance on at the moment, because the little ping that it's got as one of the benefits will tell you roughly where enemy are. So it's a matter of then just getting up and just heading to that location of where it's showing you on your map when it pings, and then you've got the near enough exact idea of where the enemy is, where they're trying to shoot you from. But this is looking actually pretty good. I'm really happy with this. We're going to just try and take this point, and yes, we got it. So objective complete. So we're now coming on to the last mission, which I believe, yes, now is the dogfighting, guys. So this is the fun part that I've been waiting for most of all. I cannot wait to kill and get a dogfight kill on another enemy in a Spitfire. I believe it's a Spitfire. It's either that or a Mustang or something like that. But it really looks cool, guys. And it feels good. the actual maneuverability, you can go up and down with your right stick. Oh, we just got blown out of the sky there, guys. But this is actually fun. This is something that's been, I think, craved, really, been craving on World War II or just Call of Duty games. They need something like this to just have a little bit of freshness in it. And I think this is it. This is actually really cool. It's a shame it's not going to last too long, but we're going to try and, you know, shoot a few planes down, shoot a few enemy out of the sky if we possibly can. And as you can see, there's a certain zone that you can go to as well on the map there. We have to stay within the zone. If we go out of the zone, it's going to blow us up, which is a shame. So there's not too big a sky area that we have to play with, but it's enough to get some kills. There's another kill there, guys. We got another kill. Absolutely amazing, this. And I can see me playing this more often. Definitely going to try and play this more often. I do like the dogfighting. Look at that, guys. All the explosions going off. I'm going to we're just trying to get hit. Look at this. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Now that is what I call fun. I'm definitely going to play this more often. So in the war game mode, if you don't like the missions before this is one at the end of the missions that you need to play. You need to give it a go, guys. It is absolutely fantastic being in your own plane trying to shoot down the enemy. Let's try and get them there. It is quite hard to maneuver around though, but I'm sure you'll get used to it over a period of time. It's hard as well to get the kind of up and down angles on it as well, like going up and down through the sky, because you're never really sure where the enemy are, but you've got to look for them kind of thing. But again, it's just something you're going to get used to. But wow, how amazing is this? This is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we're coming around now. We're going to try and bank round to the left, see if we can line ourselves up with another enemy and see if we can get another kill, another shoot down. There we go, guys. There's another one. That was a long shot, that one. So you're actually getting medals for actually shooting down enemy. Well, we got victory in the first round. We're not going to go into the second round because that's just watching the enemy do their thing while we defend. So we're going to leave that one there. We're just going to leave you with this ending screen now, which is pretty cool, guys. And that is it. So that is near enough it, guys, on everything new in DLC. The only thing is the zombies, but we're going to leave it there. I'll make another video on that if I can. I'm really into zombies myself, to be honest. But hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this has helped in making a decision to get this map. But take care, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.